What's going on, everybody? This is Hunter. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today we're taking you on a tour of a Pinkies Up highfalutin rear den fifth wheel, baby. This is the 2027 Alliance Paradigm 375 RD, or as people that can't read real good, the Paradigm. But I do dig it. I think it's pretty darn cool, and I'd appreciate a comment and let me know what you guys think about it too. But right up here, we got the floor plan and the specs, something I don't typically have right away, which is pretty darn cool. But you can see king bed up in the front, enough room in the kitchen, especially with that dinette slide, and then the sleeper sofa in the back with that recliner. Your length on this, 41 feet 9 inches, 15,300 dry. You got a hitch weight of 3,000, a little bit over, and an overall GVWR 18,000 with some pretty darn big tanks. So we're gonna be taking on a tour of the inside and then the outside. If you guys are new to the channel, if you don't mind, put a little fist bump if you subscribe. I'll drop you one back. I'm getting super close to 100,000 and I cannot wait to get there. But when you walk in, this thing is just nice. It looks really well. I like the kind of bulbs that they're using here up top, but it's roomy. For what this floor plan is, it just feels really, really roomy. Now, when you walk in, obviously it's beautiful. I mean, you got the solid surface countertops. Babe, if you're watching, I love you. But also, I think the rear dens and front kitchens seem to be like my two favorite style of floor plans if I didn't have a bunch of kids. I mean, imagine a rear den, you know, with kind of the bunks. That's kind of what I did on my own personal RV a little bit, is I tried to kind of mimic that. But man, I just think as a couple, sitting back, relaxing, and watching a movie is just pretty darn cool with the sectional sofa. You got a pull-out bed there. They're using about 6'8", 6'10" tall, high slides. You're gonna see these really nice size windows that all open up for a good breeze, including that emergency exit. So pull, push, and plop. You can get out in a hurry. You're also going to see that you have a couple recliners there as well, directly across from the TV. So I like it. I like it a lot. You got slide out hidden storage. Let's see what that means. Okay, I'm messing something up. I don't know what I'm doing, but apparently you can slide that out for some hidden storage. You also have a fireplace, and notice the ducting is right there as opposed to on the floor. So a lot of you guys are liking that. I get a lot of complaints over, you know, ducting being in the floor. Right here, you see the slide glide drawers. I think that is pretty darn cool. It just makes it so you're not kind of clanking and banking. You don't have to worry about hitting the slide or anything. Look at that. Even that was on the soft close. You also see there's a couple cords right there too. So if you're putting something in that you need to plug in, you know, you are good to go. So I think it's pretty cool. Same thing over on the other side. Again, the slide height's helping you out here. Instead of going with way oversized windows, they put in some overhead storage, and you get a smaller sleeper sofa over here too. So even though it's for a couple, you could definitely fit the grandkids or that funkle down at the campground that you just want to do a little crash-a-rooney taste test there. You can see the cabinets stay open on the strut system, and I also like you have that little bronze look to it on there. Real wood for the cabinets as well. Even on the drawers too, by the way, those hold up to 90 pounds. So it's a very well built, you know, fifth wheel there for you. And look at this shot. You kind of have the lights going up top. You see that might be is that gonna be a thumbnail right there? I need to have like a wider view angle for those thumbnails. But man, coming back here into the kitchen, again, we're talking about the extra space. But first, you have the dinette, which is going to be on what they call a turntable. So this table is a desk right now, or it's a dinette right now, but you can flip it around to make it a desk. Vice versa, I guess, whichever. Yeah, I guess it's a desk now. You can turn it into a dinette. 2 chairs and a place for storage. You also have emergency exit windows, and you have the MCD shades too. So you got yourself a little half Dracula and the full Dracula right there as well. Stop the old skin from sizzling. Keep some nosy eyes out. 1, 2, and 3 chill cubes on this guy here today. So you're going to have, what is that, 54,000 BTUs of AC. You got the steamer stink sucker 3000 right above your residential sized oven here too as well. Help suck out the steamer stink from whatever that you're cooking. You get an outlet in the island as well. And then right here is going to be kind of like your, I don't know, I'd probably call it like a Keurig station or something of that nature. It's just a really, it's an easy place to put it. And you got the plugins, you know, right there to do it. You got a place for your junk drawer or maybe like your keys or something right there. And this is going to be your control panel. They're not using any touch screens or anything like that. Your 5 slides, your 2 awnings, all your different lightings. And then you have your connections right there as well. Next gen system for your generator. be located right there too. I don't think the generator is a standard, but you might want to check with your salesperson about that. Make sure everything is on the up and up. A couple outlets, and yeah, you're good to go. All right, so right here you see you got your stainless steel undermounted bowl with the high-rise faucet, hitting those dishes from all angles. You also have your Blue Tech water filter there too as well. So you got yourself a little trash can. And then bada bing, bada boom, baby. All right, move this around. Like I said, residential oven. So you got the 4-top burner to whip up all the fixings. You got enough room to cook a turkey in that bad boy. And then you flip this here and you got your utensils. And you got a little bit more. This is what I was talking about for those reinforced. So it's 90 pounds right there for the drawers. They are deep. They're about one big muscular hand on your off bowling hand, just so you know. Although I'm strong in both. I averaged 207 with my right, and I averaged a 182 with my left when my buddies couldn't play. But all right. Bada bing, bada boom. All right. You got the no carpet zone, so you got the 2 steps that fold up into here. And then this is going to be your bathroom. So a really nice sized bathroom here for you. Notice how it goes down low. I'm not going to be getting into it today because we do have some antifreeze in there from the winterization process, but you can fit 1.6 roundies and one heck of a tall boy. I mean, Gumby could fit in this thing. You got about 6 foot, I'm going to say about 6'8" or so for head clearance since it drops down. The Tri-Glide glass series, and then you have 4 ports where water spits out. So you're even going to have like a belly button cleaner right there as well. If you need a mirror to check out the old bowling gun, baby, it is backlit, so you got plenty of room to do that. Open this sucker up here, and then you have your stainless steel undermounted bowl there too as well. Another little drawer. And then you're also going to see your porcelain foot flush throwing a rooski. Right there you got a place for your towels. Another window right there. Again, it opens up and you have your LED lights running across the top. Coming in here into the bedroom, you are going to have your king size bed as well. And I think you're going to get a little bit of storage here up underneath. You sure do. So that's always nice. Outlets here, outlets there. So you get your USB charging. And then I like the headboard that you got with the lighting there as well. And then you can see your Insignia TV. It's a smart TV. You can play really whatever you want. You know, your Netflixes, your YouTubes, things of that nature. Emergency exit, so pull, push, and plop. You can get out in a hurry. And then you're also going to have your hidden storage there too as well. Hanging clothes right up here. You also got your Starlink prep. So you are prepped up for Starlink, which is nice. I'm actually in consideration of purchasing it right now. So if you guys have Starlink, you know, please let me know. And then right there, washer and dryer prep. You are good to go. But all right, guys, pretty darn snazzy. You have to drop a comment and let me know what you think. Now we're going to spend just a couple moments here on the exterior, and then we're going to get moving. Let me get one more little look at that thing. Look at that. How nice is that? All right, so 2027 Alliance Paradigm 375 RD. Now, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 slides. This is a big old beefy body boy, but you're also going to get the Kurt Touring coil suspension system as well. So I'll show you that here in a second, but you're going to get dual axles, 6-point hydraulic auto leveling. Here up on the exterior, it's not anything offensive. It's just kind of white and gray with different shades. A painted fiberglass front cap with the lighting, and then you have the Kurt Helix up front as well to give you a little bit of a better towing experience. And then when you have the Touring coil suspension, you're also going to have less road vibration as well. Charge controller right here, battery disconnects there, and then you're going to see that you have your generator prep, you know, as well as your battery area too. Bada bing, bada boom, baby. I mean, look at the pass-through storage that you get. You got a little access to some service over there. You got all your slide-out controls. You have a, oh, hold on, let me see. Give me 1 second here. Sorry, I was getting a text. So right here is going to be your awning. You can see that you also have a light underneath it, albeit it's not turned on. And you have another awning right over there as well. You're also going to see that you have the Solaris slide topper. So you can still put a slide topper on there as well, which is nice. Like I said, you got the dual axles. I do like how they put the Alliance A on the rims. I think that's pretty darn neat. And then bada bing, bada boom, baby. On the back side here, you got your ladder to get on top of your fully walkable roof. Check your seals, check your slides. You're looking at a 250-pound weight capacity. And then you have a 2-inch receiver with a 4-way flat as well. So it should be a 3,000-pound tow rating, 300-pound hitch rating. But again, you'll want to double check that. Never want to mislead you there. And then over on this side, again, you have the slide topper prep. So you can put a slide topper right there a little bit easier. Basically, it's a piece of awning that goes from there to there. Prevents debris from falling over the slide. All your dumps are right there. Back end of your hot water heater, and this is going to be your control center. So you are going to get the Starlink prep, and you have your spray port, and then your water manifold system here too as well, with your slide out controls, and then your controls for dumping the tanks as well. But all right, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the tour. Again, my name is Hunter, and this is the 2027 Alliance Paradigm 375 RD. Have a great day. See you. Mama, if you're watching, I love you.